Hi, I'm Suzanne Hargrove. I'm the head of conservation here at the Toledo Museum of Art. The Art of Conservation is an interactive exhibition where we are giving the public the opportunity to see behind the scenes the work that we do to prepare the artwork for exhibition, for loan, or for long-term preservation of its status. The two people who are chiefly manning the Art of Conservation exhibition are Emily Cummins, our Conservation Fellow here at the museum, and Marissa Stevenson, our Crest Conservation Fellow here at the museum. Emily's specialty is in objects conservation. Marissa's specialty is in textile conservation with an emphasis on mixed media. So that mixed media means artworks that have both textile components and other components as well. So behind me you see the Marisol sculpture, which is an assemblage of sculptures by Marisol Escobar, and that is one of the main projects that we are working on at this time.
Hello, my name is Emily Cummins and I am the Conservation Fellow here at the Toledo Museum of Art. I am performing an aqueous surface cleaning on one of the 13 heads of Marisol Escobar's sculpture, The Party. The main function of my job is to keep the object collection at the Toledo Museum of Art in good condition for both display and travel. So one of the main functions of that job is to actually perform surface cleanings of the objects just to make sure that they are free of atmospheric or handling grime, and that they're in sort of the best display condition possible for our audience.
I'm Marissa Stevenson. I am the Crest Fellow in Multimedia Textile Conservation here at the museum. And so right now I'm doing examination and documentation, which is really important in the field of conservation to monitor all of the things that could be degrading or cracking, or any sort of type of issue that could be presenting itself at this time, and kind of like a physical when you go to the doctor.
It's one thing to just observe the work that we do, but we also wanted to give the public the opportunity to learn more about the work that we do and to ask questions. And it can be a question about the actual activity that we may be performing, the treatment that we're doing. It may be about the field of conservation. What we really hope to achieve in this is giving people the opportunity to learn about the work that we do.
Textiles in particular are more fragile than most people think, so we want to take great care to preserve them and make sure they're getting necessary treatment to prolong their life. What I'm looking at right now is a dress that's been mounted to this figure by Marisol Escobar. The piece itself has been painted. She used Liquitex paint to paint some of the surfaces that she works with, so that's an acrylic paint. So she's painted over the surface of this dress as well as mounting it in a slightly unusual way, so it has a different alteration to the dress. The dress is from the mid-1960s. And I've done fiber microscopy on it to determine the different fiber content, and that will help inform the treatment in the future going forward.
I think it's something that the public may be curious about. They may wonder, gosh, how do people keep these artworks in the condition that they are? What do they do when they come into the museum? What happens when they travel from place to place? Because our collection travels around the world, really. And so here at the museum, we thought it would be a great opportunity for people to really have a window on the work that we do.
What I'm using right now is a cleaning solution that I've mixed up myself. We mix all of our own cleaning solutions so that we know 100% of the ingredients inside of them. And the one I've mixed for this object, which is a plaster face with an acrylic paint coating, the cleaning solution I'm using is a citric acid-based solution that I've buffered to a neutral, slightly basic pH, which makes it a more mild cleaning solution, but I'm still getting the cleaning effect from the citric acid. We all really like talking about conservation because we all really believe that it's a very important aspect of the museum world. And often it's a relatively unknown aspect of the museum world as well. So bringing awareness has been really fun and interesting, and I think people are enjoying it, and we certainly enjoy discussing conservation. So I think it's really a win-win situation for us all.
people will have the opportunity while the museum is open to the public from noon to 2 p.m. to ask us questions about anything that they are seeing, or again, anything that we are doing, or about the field of conservation in general. The exhibition will be here until the last Sunday in August, and we're happy to have you come in. It's a great opportunity for you to see the work that we do. It's fascinating.